Welcome, Virgo, to your October spiritual reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Just before we start, though, I want you to know we do have the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck here. So, I'm using a new deck. This is going to be done a little bit different. We're actually going to go on a journey, okay? Adding a little fun, a little excitement, and something different than normal. Stepping outside of the box, why not? It's almost Halloween time. Let's have a little fun. Okay. So let's see where the Sacred Traveler, that is your higher self, ancestors, divine, spirit guide, whatever it is for you, right? Is the Sacred Traveler. Okay. You are a traveler, and then you have your Sacred Traveler. Okay. So, going on a journey. Let's see. First card I'm going to pull is what's blocking you. Second card is how you're going to heal on this journey. And the third is going to be the outcome of where the journey is taking you. These cards are perfect for this. Definitely is telling a story of traveling. So it's in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. It should be. It's blocking you. It should be, Virgo. Why is it not smooth sailing? But your spirit guide, Sacred Traveler over here is telling you everything is supposed to be smooth sailing. You're making it rough by blocking it. Okay, so where are you going? In the middle of this, you are going straight from blocking that straight to healing of the voyage, of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Okay. And where is the outcome is the first light. Oh, beginning a new cycle. So if you see this as a travel, if you were like reading a book, that's kind of how we're doing this here, kind of like a children's book over here. Okay. You're over here and you're in this boat. You need to get to this land. So we're going this way. You're getting to this land as the middle of the healing and then straight to the new, this is the beginning of a new cycle. So you're going straight into the sun, straight into the light, straight into this whole new world, which I think is interesting about this world is you started in the snow and you're going to end up in the snow. But this snow is getting ready for spring. You see that? The new cycle. So you're going to get out of the snow to go over here, which is kind of this watery world. This is very interesting because if you see this as a boat, here you are on a boat, and then you're going straight over here into this spring world. So that's your journey. Okay, that's what we're going to see your journey is. Okay, so get in the flow, go with the flow. You're not going with the flow, you're going against the flow. Everything is supposed to be smooth sailing and you're allowing everything to be rough. It's almost like you're in this rough water. You're allowing an avalanche since we're in the snow over here. You're letting everything avalanche when you're just supposed to be having fun, going down the mountain, having a great time, doing what you're supposed to be doing. Why? Because every time you try to get away from this and you're trying to get away from trouble, it's like you keep looking back at the trouble. You're not escaping the trouble. Okay. With the Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay. So, and the Devil. Okay. So those are the three cards. So it's like you're only looking at the trouble. Instead of fleeing away from the trouble, you are just seeing trouble. You're almost making it, let's just put it this way. You're making it harder than it needs to be. That's really what I see with these three cards. You're just making it harder than it needs to be. 100. You put a chain on this and pretty much said there's no such thing as fun. There's no such thing as smooth sailing. I'm going to make this as hard as possible. Why? See what your Sacred Traveler has to say. Let's get into the adventure over here now. Pretty much it says, let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. So enjoy the ride. Stop making it so toxic. You're resisting the drift of the greater river of life, which is pretty much the light over here. And it's kind of interesting too that it talks about the river of life, because over here you have this boat. So your sacred traveler wants you to know it's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take the risk and let it go. When you are truly in the flow, you do not need to push or exert effort into making things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. If there is a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. And that's exactly what it is. You're turning this whole thing into something that it might not be, or exactly what your sacred soul just said. You're making things harder than it needs to be. That's pretty much all this is. Okay, so over here, the voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. So on your way to healing and letting this go and letting go of the shore, voyage of the heart is King of Pentacles. Beautiful earth energy coming up for you, Virgo, getting straight into this prosperity. You're going to let the love flow, find the prosperity and the abundance, start perceiving things in a different light, knowing that you are doing things against the grain, we're going to say. You're going to find yourself seeing things differently, probably digging deep within the voyage of the heart. So definitely. Oh yes, seeing your ships come in. Another beautiful ship. There are a lot of ships going on over here. Seeing your ships come in, delegating and strategizing on what you're going to do to let this just kind of go with the flow. Not holding on so tight. It's like you finally let go of these two wands and decided, you know what, I only need the one wand. And that's a very good thing, because you've let go of that over control of letting other things happen that don't need to happen. And Virgo mode. Now you're 100% in your energy. You're going to kind of recluse yourself, go deep within yourself and do some self-reflection about what's really going on. And that's going to be beautiful for you, because that is a piece of your healing. That's what Virgo does. So you're definitely going to go into hermit mode, see and perceive things that are going on. Why am I holding so tight to this? How come I can't let this go? What do I need to do? And really looking deep within this light. And this light reminds me of this light that you're going to get ready to go into. So now you're really going to travel into the outcome, because you're becoming aware of the situation. So go into hermit mode and become aware of what you need to do. And this is going to help you see. Okay, so the first light over here is beginning a new cycle. Yes, getting out of the cold. It's going to make you realize that this fresh new beginning and this new cycle is going to take you out of not feeling like you're left out in the cold, not feeling like you're ignoring the problems that are surrounding you, or maybe even yourself ignoring yourself, right? And the things that you need to get to a new beginning. And having the realization and taking off the blindfold and not feeling the pressures anymore of needing to hold on to things that, you know, you're trying to take control of, and really seeing differently. It's definitely going to be different. And yes, it's going to make you take a new risk as well. And there's that beautiful new beginning of a new cycle, because you're seeing things differently now. You're noticing, you know what, I can go with the flow. I don't need to hold on to this or push this, or, you know, because if anything, I'm just making it more toxic and I'm holding back everything from myself. You don't want to do that. So that's really where your block is. And this is how you're going to unblock this. And the risks that you're going to take also, you're going to find, you know what, I can do this and I can do that. And I don't have to hold on to the side of this boat anymore. Take it however it resonates, whether you're holding on to something you won't let go of, or you're just completely, I just really do believe that you're just in control mode. If it's not happening like this, then it's not ever going to happen. That's not the way it has to be. It actually has its own cycle, but you're, like I said, you're pushing against the grain. Now you're going to let go and you're going to feel this freedom. And you're going to actually, because you're out of the Eight of Swords now and you've let it go, you're going to actually watch it start unfolding. That's what's so cool. You're going to say, oh, yeah, you know what? That's weird, because now it's just kind of doing what it's supposed to do. How interesting, right? Because sometimes we don't need to push and pull on things. They just naturally have a way of doing their own thing. Okay. Otherwise, we're putting chains on something that don't need to be chained down. Okay, so let's get a Healing Whispers card for inspiration and healing. These cards are so big for my hands, you guys. I have these, look at this. I have these tiny little hands, right? These cards are like, takes me every in a day to get them, right? Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, and there it is. Flow. Virgo, just go with the flow, my friends. That's what this whole reading is about. The flow is there. You just in too much control. You need to just kind of chill and relax, because otherwise you're just keeping yourself in Eight of Swords, all this anxiety of trying to make it go this way and that way, and it's just saying chill, chill, go with the flow. Okay, and it kind of, they almost kind of look like they're in the same place, huh? So okay, and that was it for you, my friends, and until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.